to Ding Liren, but still, kudos to the 18-year-old Indian prodigy. I think we'll be talking to his sister soon about her game that she won against Humpy Koneru. At the same time, we have the other Armageddon game already on the way, Alireza Firouzja against Fabiano Caruana.
It's moving along, and by the way, Fabiano Caruana is looking much better than he did in their classical game. He's in a pretty aggressive position here. An advantage, and White's pieces look like they're fighting each other for squares, by the way, for Alireza Firouzja.
Yeah, totally disastrous opening here for Firouzja. He started out with a Reti, a quick b3, as he's been doing ever since the candidates tournament, but as Danny mentioned, all of White's pieces pretty much stuck on their first few ranks. Black's pieces are just in control. You have extra space in the center of the board. You can play on either flank as Black. You can later push with f5. You can later simply play on the queen side. Plenty of weaknesses to probe at. And yeah, it's just one of those Armageddon strategies. We mentioned there's two of them. You either play solidly, bide your time, wait for your moment, hope to use the clock as an aid, or you just take big risks in the opening, provoke your opponent. It hasn't really paid off though. Time advantage disappeared as well.
It has disappeared, and I just wanted to update that we will have yet another Armageddon after, because Lei Tingjie didn't manage to keep her advantage against Pia Kramling. That ended in a draw, and that will be yet another Armageddon game. So all of the classical games have finished, and there's more Armageddon action to come shortly after this game.
A huge hold for Pia Kramling, by the way. We didn't get a chance to see how the classical affair finished, but it was a position that was really, really great for Lei Tingjie. So a huge hold there for Pia Kramling, and we'll have a chance to maybe catch up and go around the horn at some point and let you all know what you missed. But I've said all day, if you want to choose your own adventure, you go to chess.com/events. We knew this might happen, missing some action. But all right, we've got the final few minutes here between Fabiano Caruana and Alireza Firouzja. You pointed out Black is already up on the clock. Black starts down 3 minutes in every Armageddon, so Black is up on the clock and dominating as well on the board. Looking like it could be 2 Armageddon losses in a row for Alireza Firouzja.
It's looking like that, and I wonder if we can get some expert help to understand this Armageddon, or is it going to be later? Because I would really like to have a guest to welcome them on board, but I can't say it yet. Never mind, we will have shortly a guest joining us to tell us about her win in the classical format, the only win in Norway Chess in a classical portion.
We'll let you guess about who it might be, but right now we're gonna keep talking about this game here, because I don't know how much longer it's gonna last. Actually, to be honest, Bishop D6, a subtle move with a very clear threat. You're gonna put the queen on E7, and A3 is falling. You also are preparing to play F5 at some point. Black's space advantage is very real. White, what is White doing here? Remember, White has to win this game, by the way. White has to win this position where the White pieces have not extended past the 4th rank at all. They're very... Norway Chess after going down to Hikaru Nakamura yesterday on day 1. By the way, he finally grabs that pawn. You know, it's getting ugly.
It's getting ugly. Finally, the advantage is no longer just strategic. It's something tangible, pawn advantage. Not just any pawn. Black's queenside pawns are simply going to march. Here we go. He starts the march to victory. He's actually going to go 2 pawns up in a moment as well, Fabi. Finally, white's pieces are off the back rank, but it's too late. Material advantage is decisive. 42 seconds. He's got 10 moves to make, so 4 seconds on average per move.
Look at that move. Rook c3.
Whoa, classy. But
Yeah, who cares what the computer
the engine
says,
doesn't
though?
like it. We still love it.
That's just because
It's
there was
so
maybe a
classy.
better move, but that's a move that kills your human opponent, breaks their back, because Black's advantage is actually now probably simpler to play, and with 2 minor pieces for the rook.
That being said, you're not even up material anymore. Suddenly, the whole queenside will be taken off the board.
I guess that's
Fabi.
fair.
Maybe we called it classy too early. Maybe it was actually not the best way to keep the advantage. It still is better, but I agree with you, David, that suddenly at least Alireza's pieces can attack something. They have some activity.
Ooh, and Fabi retreating. That looks really awkward.
What is going on here?
He's gotten nervous. It looks like he lost a bit of control there.
I think he just, in his mind, he was chalking it up as a victory, as we were. We thought it was over.
Yeah.
I mean, you just needed to keep control. You didn't need to do anything flashy. Rook c3 we were praising, but yeah, Firouzja right back in this game. And look at this, knight jumping forward, momentum changing, Rook queen on the 7th.
Gosh.
Firouzja.
Fire Firouzja here.
Fire Firouzja. I wanted to drop a different F word. Firouzja freaking turning it around right now. He is putting pressure on the 7th rank. You can't move the knight. The f7 pawn's a problem. So perhaps I got a little too excited about rook to c3, although maybe there was a follow-up that was better. Either way, we're in a complete slugfest now, and bishop to b4 is a blunder.
Oh,
my
gosh.
gosh, queen a4.
Goodness me.
Just straight up blunders a piece.
And Firouzja looks up to see that he completed move 40. He will be
Completed move
getting
40.
increments.
This is a complete turnaround. Oh my gosh, it started with rook c3. Fabi thought he was moments away.
Goodness me, what a turnaround of events. Fabi had it on the board, he had it on the clock, and now neither of them are any longer a factor for him. He is in a lost position.
Wow. What a turnaround. Don't be surprised if we see another one, though. It's a time scramble for a reason. Pure chaos is Armageddon, but absolutely crazy seeing Alireza stick with this and turn it around.
I think in short, Alireza's just a better bullet player than Fabi. Fabi let the clock run too low. Momentum had already turned, however. He tried to be a bit too clever earlier, and suddenly his bishops, they're lined up.
Oh, rook b7 is a problem. It skewers the bishops. He loses another piece. He's going to resign. And oh my gosh, Alireza Firouzja snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. Fabiano Caruana loses his 2nd Armageddon of the event. He storms out.